Welcome to Lunchtime Chat. Our first guest today says he's been unfairly treated in the mainstream media, misrepresented by society for too long. Winter, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I mean, there's always a lot of debate about you around this time of year.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of commentary online. A lot of it is quite hurtful.
I hate winter.
Yeah.
This sucks. This is the worst season since season 7 of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the tip of the iceberg, and it gets to you, you know.
But you're fighting back, and you've come on the show today to talk about your new book.
Yes, it's called 10 Things to Enjoy About Winter. It's a series of tips that I'm hoping are going to change the way humans think about me.
Of course, it's not just humans that have a problem with winter, is it? I mean, animals do too. I mean, birds, you see them migrate, you know. I mean, bears, don't they sleep through the whole thing? Worms, I mean, they...
I'm sorry, what is this? Would you just have it out for me from the beginning?
No, I'm just offering a balance.
I feel like this is part of the problem. It's the whole rhetoric that is built up about winter. It's all about death and decay.
Well, I mean, isn't it the end of nature's cycle?
But did you know it's also the time of year where people do the most riding?
Right.
Yeah, where do you think all those summer babies are coming from? You know, this is the conversation that I want to start.
Of course, we had Summer on the show a few months ago, and she was in good time.
Oh, here we go. Everybody loves summer, don't they? But it's not all great. What about mosquitoes? Sunburn? Sweaty crotches? Bald people, they can't leave their house without a hat.
I mean, couldn't that be said the same in winter? Why don't you tell us about the book? 10 Things to Enjoy About Winter. Number 4, for instance.
Number 4 is soups.
Soups?
Yeah, soup is something that you enjoy in winter more than any other time of the year. You know, it's hot, it's warming, it's uniquely winter.
What about gazpacho?
Gazpacho, I wouldn't view that as a soup. It's colder and it's quite watered down, and I don't think I wouldn't put it in the same category. Yeah, at all. I don't think anybody else would either. Number 6 is it's skiing or winter sports.
I mean, they're quite expensive, aren't they? Winter sports.
Well, no, not necessarily. I mean, just the other day I saw 2 lads bombing it down the Bushy Park Hill in a wheelie bin. Well, that's bobsleigh.
Fair. Lots of texts coming in here. This first one from Johnny in Blanchardstown, who says, I'm bleeding freezing.
All right, Johnny, it's actually 2 degrees outside and freezing is 0, so get an education.
This is from Margaret in Clane, who says, is there anything you can do about my chapped lips?
Maybe you could shut your mouth.
Right, I can't get the effing clothes dry. That's from Peggy in Clane. And the last one here from Dermot in Rathgar says, the low-lying sunlight in winter makes it very difficult to drive.
All right, well, why do you wear a pair of shades, Dermot? It might hide your ugly face.
There's no need to be...
You know, you give out more about the cold in Ireland than they do in Siberia. You're a big bunch of moaners. You'll spend 50 quid on a night out in pints, but you won't buy yourselves a proper coat.
Right.
The damp gets into your bones. I hear that all the time. How is it that the damp permeates the epidermis? Can you explain that to me, Ray?
It's just a phrase.
Oh, it's a phrase. Oh, right. Well, and another thing, actually, while we're on it.
We don't have an awful lot of time left.
There are no recorded cases, none whatsoever, of the testes detaching from the body because of the cold. So when people say that they're freezing their balls off, it doesn't make any sense. Okay. It's completely inaccurate. It's really unhelpful.
And that just about wraps it up for us here on the Lunchtime Chat Show. Playing us out here is Madonna with Frozen.
Oh, I suppose that's my fault as well, is it?
We have a live show. Come see us live.
That's true. We are playing in Kerry and Derry and other places in Ireland that don't rhyme.
We're also going over to the UK and we're playing in Liverpool, Doncaster, Glasgow, Aberdeen, Cardiff, London, Guildford, Portsmouth, Southend, Manchester, Warwick.
You're doing really well.
Guildford, Northampton, and Cheltenham, and Milton Keynes, and Oxford. Okay, I did okay.
Did you mention Exeter?
I did now.
Do love.